Yo, watching the Screaming Fish here, people, and today, today I've got for you another top 10, but something that's a sequel to another top 10 that I did quite a few months ago. Quite a few months back, I gave you the top 10 movies I liked that nobody else liked. Well, this video is the official sequel to that video called the top 10 movies I dislike that everyone else likes. So, yeah, every single movie on this list is a movie that I didn't like, yet for some reason that I cannot comprehend, everyone else did. So, yeah, I don't even like any of these movies. I mean, unlike the first list, none of these are in any particular order. They're just 10 movies I don't like that everyone else likes. So, yeah. Yeah, so get ready to sharpen your pitchforks and light your torches, cause these are the top 10 movies I dislike that everyone else likes. I've said that twice now. So yeah, this video is officially being retitled Jack's Death Sentence. Yeah. So without further ado, let's get on to it. So number 10 goes to Zoolander. I tried my hardest to like this film, but the weird humorous style this film took did not work for me. I thought all the performances aside from Will Ferrell were crap, and for comedy it just didn't work for me. I know there are a lot of people that like this film, but I just don't see what they see in it. Simple as that, really. So number 9. Any of you little kids who are watching this are going to want to shoot me for putting on this list. But yeah, number 9 is Frozen. Yeah, I don't like Frozen. Frozen was good up to a point. I thought that the first third of the film was brilliant, but then the rest of the movie happened. To me, the songs got weaker as the film goes along, and I found the characters like Olaf to be rather annoying. And Kristoff didn't really do much other than just be there to fall in love with Anna. And in the end, really, I thought that it started off well, but it just got ridiculous for me in the end. I know it's a kids' movie, guys, but to me that isn't really an excuse. So, big whoop. So yeah, number 8 goes to Spectre. At least I'm not the only one who hates this film. I mean, come on. I'm not the only one who hates this film. I thought this was possibly the most boring Bond film to date, really. It was overly long and at times felt like a 50 Shades of Grey knockoff. Dave Bautista, in my opinion, was wasted seeing as how he didn't get as much screen time as I'd want him to. I also thought the villain was a huge disappointment, seeing as how he was played by a great actor as well. I mean, that was a huge disappointment. I mean, how can you screw up the villain, the head of the secret organization that caused Bond himself so much pain? How can you mess up a villain like that? I just don't know. I mean, especially after Skyfall, I was expecting so much from this film, but it just flopped on so many levels. And it even made, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, it made my top 10 worst of 2015, if I remember. Yeah. So disappointed I was. So number 7 goes to The Expendables. I just don't know what people saw in this film. The story was as naff as it gets. The performances, particularly from Stallone, were just boring. Not to mention, this is a film about all the old action stars, so why are Stallone and Statham the only ones that get a decent amount of screen time when the rest of the cast, including Arnold, are just reduced to small cameos? I can't really say anything else on that. I mean, I get the action, I'm not gonna lie, was pretty cool at times, but I think the camera work was too shaky, and the lighting was all over the place. At times, I could not see what was going on in the film. I mean, that was the thing that derailed the Expendables for me. Yeah. So, at number 6, oh god, people are gonna hate me. Number 6, this film, okay, number 6 is just The Watchmen. There, I said it. I don't like The Watchmen. This film was so long that I found myself tapping on my iPad from time to time. Don't get me wrong, this film is visually stunning. and has one of the best opening credit scenes of all time. But the movie was bloated with a forced romance, questionable performances from each and every one of the cast, with some characters being reduced to pointless flashback scenes. And in my honest opinion, it tries way, way too hard to be like the breathtaking graphic novel the story is based on, instead of trying to get the audience to have a good time. I mean, I respect Zack Snyder for trying with this film, but I think he tried. I mean, and I expect how most of the scenes look shot for shot like they were from the comics, but sometimes you gotta add your own. I think this time he tried too hard to make it look and feel like The Watchmen, and in doing so, just didn't work for me. I just didn't like it, and I just don't see what people saw in it. I mean, that's just my silly personal opinion. You don't have to agree with me here. So number 4 goes to Star Trek: The Search for Spock. Let me make myself clear. Star Trek is about trekking across the galaxy, discovering the unknown, going where no man has gone before. Not going to makeshift planets and destroying the Enterprise while you're at it. I found the film really boring without the Enterprise, to be honest, and there wasn't any of the discovering the unknown or going across the galaxy that I'm used to. I mean, really, this pick is really just because of taste, but I just thought it was a boring movie, to be honest. I mean, I respect all the performances in this film, but I just thought it was a boring story, and I thought it could have been told in so many better ways, but we got The Search for Spock, and personal opinion, I didn't like it, but if you did, fantastic. So, now we're on to number 3, and number 3 is Insidious Chapter 2. This is a horror film, yes? And it is supposed to be scary, yes? Well, no, actually, this film is not scary. In the slightest, to be honest. Every scare in the film is so typical and cliche that there's nothing to do but laugh at this film's pathetic attempts to scare you. I also thought that the reusing footage from the first film was a pretty lazy move just to add a new element to the film, and in doing so, in my opinion, it just didn't work. And yeah, I mean, there was one scare that I really thought was really good, where she just a ghost woman showed up and slapped someone. But still, I thought the rest of the film was pretty cliche-ish, and I could see the scares coming from a mile away, to be honest. I mean, they weren't very scary, to be honest. So yeah, number 2. Oh god, I'm gonna get hate for this. Number 2 is Paranormal Activity. What is even the story to this film? It's only a guy walking around with a camera and being haunted by an invisible monster. There's not actually any story to this film. And I actually thought it was pretty stupid and generic and not in the slightest scary. And the two main characters are just downright unlikable. They really are. They are just downright unlikable. They are the stupidest people that I've ever seen in a horror film. If you're being haunted, if you're living in a haunted house, move out of the house. Don't stay there. Just move out of the house. Why are you trying to, like, I mean, yeah, I just didn't get the story. There wasn't even a story to this. It was just a bunch of footage, just found footage, just slapped on the thing with some creepy objects moving around. That was about it. That's all I can say about it. Yeah. So, number 1 is Dumb and Dumber 2. String me up, hang me, shoot me. Chop my head off and stick it on a stick, why don't you? But yes, it's true, I don't like Dumb and Dumber. This movie was the plot was pretty much your typical road trip movie with unfunny jokes and dumb characters, and the whole plot just felt stupid and typical. I do like Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels' performances, but I just did not. I did not get any of the jokes, and they just didn't make me laugh. I get if you guys get the sense of humor in this film, but I just didn't get it. I didn't see what people like in this film, to be honest. Yeah. So, yeah, guys, this has been the Screaming Fishes top 10 movies I dislike that everyone else likes. If you want to kill me, then I don't care. If you don't like my opinions, I don't care either. And, yeah, this is my personal opinion. You don't even have to agree agree with me. I mean, if you like all of these movies on this list, then fantastic, brilliant. But to me, I just didn't like these movies. It's my silly opinion, and yeah, you don't even have to agree with it. It's all your opinion, but this list was my opinion. So yeah, again, if you like these movies, fantastic. So, this has been your boy, the Screaming Fish People, and I will, indeed, see you on the next one. Goodbye, people, and please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. See ya.